tomorrow, VK480H Relay, VK2FTVD.
And VK3 Charlie Mike.
I'll be with you at that mate, don't go away.
This is VK3 Charlie Mike. Just doing a quick look at the IC7000 that we've chucked in. I've just
quickly, Tom. VK3 Charlie Mike, I gave you a shout a few minutes ago, and I did hear a voice in the background. I also got a bit of a heterodyne come up, but it's not there now. 7-3 mate, thanks for being there, VK480H Relay.
Yeah, good on you, Tom. VK480H Relay, VK3 Charlie Mike. No, that was my fault. I had a slight little SWR problem, and I just had to set the auto tuner on, and we're all cooking with gas now. But thanks very much, Tom. All the best, and 73s to you. This is VK3 Charlie Mike Mobile in the driveway now, back at home. So 73s, mate. Thanks very much for the test as well. Good to see we're getting through. Especially conditions today haven't been great, but mate, you've been in there all the time, so that's been great. 73s, mate. All the best.
Morning, Cookie Monster.
Hey, good on you, Tom. You're actually coming in heaps better now.
Yeah, right, Brenton. You're 5516 in the driveway. You're double the signal. You're only about 52, 53 driving around before. But as I said, no noise up here. I can hear you except for that damn Espadine. It's quite often moves up and down the band a bit, but decided to go slowly today. Okay, mate, have a good 7-3, VK2ARK, VK480H.
Okay, so that's great.
Okay, there, Tom, thank you very much for that. And Brent, when he was earlier there, couldn't hear a whisper. All of a sudden he
Look at Tom now.
there we
Amazing.
Go. He did come out of the muck. All right.
I'll turn these guys down. Okay, so what we've done is we've just made up a small little bracket just to show you. We've actually got a whole spare console for this car, so we can drill holes wherever we want. We've had to do a little slice through the little drinks holder, but for $60 odd we were able to buy an entire console, would you believe it, from there right through to there, and all the plastic bits and pieces, leather bits and pieces. So I haven't been sort of too fussed about a no holes sort of approach, but we ended up actually, this plate goes right down through the transmission tunnel, and that's been a nice way to just get this, and nice and solid where it is there. Now, so far we've got, let me take you for a bit of a walk around. So, care of Ivan, VK 5HS, that Codan antenna. I haven't got the riser on there at the moment, but this antenna here is on the IC7000, so obviously when we're using this on the 7000, the VHF, UHF is not being used, so we can isolate that, you know, nicely and have it. It doesn't really matter that it's that close. Look, there'd be 100 different ways to do this better. We're just trying to get a bit of space well, so we haven't got a lot of mounting space on these cars. This one here we actually use for in the back here when we actually got a little AOR scanner I play around with. So that just sort of filters into the back and doesn't connect. So it's very hard for us to sort of transmit on that and actually use that one at the same time. We were talking about this, about the front end of radios the other day, and how much, you know, that could be a problem. It's still yet to be done. We've got some ventilation that comes in through here and here. So what we're going to do, and I've just got to talk to a mate of mine, is fit some little fans to actually go in the area, so that when this comes up, bingo, you know, we've got our thing. Now here's the extension pole that is used. So first time I've ever had one of these. I gather that it basically goes in, oops, like so, and then this whip goes on top of that one. Now, I can't see that I'm going to use it a heck of a lot, to be honest, because it puts it up in the air a long way, but maybe if I was, you know, stationary, would be okay. As you can see, IC7000, IC2800, the little TG electronics device to keep the voltage up, and let's just close that up. So, a bit of a bang bang. Right, we want to do a different lid to that at some stage. It's a bit more secure, but I've sort of, since we started talking about the ventilation, I haven't sort of gone too crazy on that just yet. Tomorrow we should get the bull bar on there, which is sitting over there on the ground. So that'll allow us to get the VHF UHF for the IC2800 in. So this has been, by the way, it's 40 degrees today or something stupid. You might be asking, where is the IC2800? Good question. So it got so hot today that I thought, oh, bugger that. So for a cooler day, I've got it wired up. We've got the antenna wiring to the front of the car out there, and obviously in the back we've got the 2800 module, and as you can see, there's VHF UHF there. This was a good old mate of mine's, VK. Oh, let's have a look here if I can just bring that around there. VK3DW, and he had a lot of stuff fitted in this, which was great, just to sort of be able to sort of receive and scan, etc, etc. But I must admit, we don't have a lot of UHF. We've got repeaters up here, but I need to probably program in and have a bit of a look. I think we've got 925 or 975 up here, I'm not sure. But anyway, so that's what will happen. We're going to make up a bracket that's going to sort of just chuck that in there, so your 7000 will be there, and that'll just come up nicely. And so on a cooler day, let me just turn that off because there's no antenna hooked up to that at the moment. That can just go back in there. Oh, hang on. There, good on you. Maybe look a little bit better if I put the whole cable away. Oh, I can't, can I? Because I've got it still sitting down there. Put some of the cable away. There we go. Don't do as I do, that's for sure. And we're going to have to get something for the Samsung Note 9. So I'm thinking maybe a little mount, that comes off the side here, to be able to put that in, because that serves as our hotspot as well. Go on and put speakers up the back behind my ear here, so that's handy for HF. The little Yaesu speaker, another one behind us, and another one down over there. So it's been a pretty good fit out. Anyway, won't carry on too much. It's good that 40 metres is working. Just got to give this antenna a bit of a run now to see how that all goes, and we'll certainly get back to you on the performance of the 3040. I ran one quite a while ago on a trip to Canberra and gave it a test, and Andy's got that one now. Andy Craker up in Muswell Brook. Anyway, so the two of us will be comparing notes on the 3040 and just see, how they perform. But with HF, the glove box UHF, VHF, a little bit of Android sort of happening with, a few different things with, I can check my the antenna I go through and play, everything from geez, I'm going crazy here, right? DVD there, of course, that's pretty simple. Check your email, etc, etc. Just amazing what you can, sort of do while you're on the road these days on a nice big screen. Sidekick from the maps, which is quite nice. Yes, I do. Go. Yes, excellent. Sorry. There we go. Just saves the last one. YouTube, which is quite handy. I'm just coming off the hotspot at the house here. I haven't got the hotspot on the phone turned on at the moment, but that's hooked up very fast actually. To the moment I drive in the driveway, it picks up the hotspot here and obviously uses the phone when I'm not. So anyway, so it's becoming, for the cheapest car that I own, this is a 60,000K, I think it's a bit more than that, what is it? 64,000K Pajero, and it's an Exceed with, leather and all the bits, and, it's nice. It's but this is by far the cheapest car I own. I've got a few other, sort of toys and bits on. Hey, anyone want to buy a Land Cruiser? I'm going to get rid of that one. But this has become my little runaround just for playing radio and, sort of going on trips and things to go pick up stuff that I do. So it should be a bit of fun. All right, 73s, and I'll finish off with the boys on the Candos net. VK5 coming in there, just. Oh, I know who that is. He used to pop into my place at Two Walls quite a bit. There you go. All right. Not the strongest signal to finish off on, but 73s to you, and hopefully it'll give you a bit of an idea how I've been spending my time. Slowest install on the planet, this one, by the way. I can tell you I have definitely done faster installs than this one, but the heat has been a bit of a, you know, a burden. Jeez, there's a better signal to finish off on. 73's all the best.